Hello everyone, I'm up on coal seam. I'll give you an update for the week, especially since my excavator decided to poop and die today. So blew out the starter actually last night. I think it got stuck on somehow while it was running, and that blew out the gears. So somebody's looking for a new one. Anyway, I did a little handwork in the afternoon yesterday and then this morning as well. So I thought I'd show you what I got since my update last week. Here we go on the flip. All right. I think this is where I left off last week. A little booter here, this drainage coming around the corner. Burn this bad boy in. Oh yeah, let's back it out so we can see it better. Shadows long because we're at that time of year. But anyway, dug out a bunch of dirt out of this drain to help backfill this section, which had a lot of erosion. It was probably pushing almost 2 feet deep. You can see the embankments over here, how steep that is. So trying to back that up a little bit and add some more dirt in there, which also helps with how much snow load and everything else. I think we talked about that a little bit. And then coming in here, we got a guy rolling up. So yeah, and did another drain here. And this was a reroute. I'll show some side-by-sides in the comment section, but this section was braided, had 2 little braids going off this way. So took all the material from this side, dumped that there, make that go away. And then, oh, we got a team coming at us up there. But yeah, get back, get some natural grade versus going through here, get some more drainage going. So that's super important. Hang on. Yeah, it's busy. This trail gets a ton of use. So more drainages. Saw a missed opportunity here with this little booter. And here's another rider coming through. So I thought I'd take advantage of this guy because you also have a nice transition on the backside. So that's good. You got a lot of speed rolling through here. Pop this little guy and then come through. So found that one this afternoon actually. Hey man. Another drain here. Grade reversal. Back up and away. Open up the sight line a little bit. This mahogany was really crowding the sight line through here, so pull that back a little bit, widen this turn out a little bit, and then there was actually a mahogany bush right here in this corner that was pushing the trail out. And you'll see in the pictures there was a white rock that kind of split the trail, so you come around this corner blind, and right in front of your front wheel was a giant white rock that was probably about 2 feet off the ground on this embankment. So I got rid of the mahogany bush, right? So open up that sight line through here and then tighten it off. This pinch point was right here. I didn't realize there was rock armoring from this point all the way back to there. That already had been exposed, so I knew that was there. I didn't realize that it actually continued all the way through here. So I just put another little grade reversal right through here, bumped it up, and now it comes back down, drains through this guy, and then back up into this section where this water can all flow back down to that drain. Another dip. This was kind of the main line before. If you look at the pictures, this was the main line, and then this white rock was actually the one that was sitting about right here, and then there was a line that went up high side here and then went down towards the tree over here. So got rid of that and then put this bad boy in. I think this is the biggest feature I've put on open space in mountain parks, and got full approval for that, so that was pretty sweet because it's pretty sandy. And then you have a nice transition here because I was able to use the natural embankment from the old trail. So now you've got a nice transition coming off here, kind of hip it a little bit, and then drop into the existing trail below here. This section, I don't have a really great before picture on this one because I started kind of cutting it in already. So unfortunately I don't have, but essentially what was happening is the trail was basically going right here, right at my excavator. That was kind of the main line, almost on the outside of this flag line. And then this was all rock on the inside. And so I popped a few of those rocks and then kept this guy as a little feature to go through. And so this is all rock armored through this little section here. Obviously we got a drain here to get rid of water, popping through here. And then yesterday my excavator died, so that's kind of where I ended off. But I'm going to pull this all in through here, so this is kind of naturally more bermed in, and then come back out here and you can kind of see this flag line a little bit better now. I can improved it this morning. So we're going to pop up onto this, get a natural grade reversal, and then come back down to that turn right up here in the corner, and then back out again So just trying to use the natural terrain. And yeah, so that's what I got going. Yeah, hopefully I can get going on that on Monday. That's the goal. We got one more week with the excavator, and then we'll call it for the city for this year. So stuff like this coming up, having these braided trails. There could be some folks using this inside line coming down. I'd say most people are taking the outside line because it's cleaner, so you're just carrying more momentum through there. So we'll rebuild this, and some of this rock's going to come back naturally, but we're going to get up and out of some of this stuff and get, like I said, get more natural grade reversals. We're coming up into this little ravine up here, which I like because I think this is going to provide a nice jump through here as well. So come around this corner through here, pop off something, and we'll use these rocks in some fashion, and then have a ride around on the low side through here. So that should work out pretty good. And then from there, I don't even have that flagged out because the cows came in, popped a lot of them, and people have ridden over them too. So that's it. And another biker. This trail is hugely popular. So yeah, I think this will be good. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I will catch you up next week. Bye-bye. Have a good weekend.